Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And a quick update on my brother and the triplets. I talked to him, told him about all the comments and things like that, folks praying. I actually send him links to them, so he looks at them, he reads them all, and him and his wife both want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. They are very overwhelmed with all the folks praying for them, and it's just really cool to see that. I know a lot of things on YouTube and TV and just in life in general are kind of jacked up, and it's always good to see some encouragement every now and then, and I hope that's what you find here on my channel. So again, we appreciate it. Thank you, God's good, and we look forward to holding all 3 babies. And I'm sure Mike is looking forward to getting up 3 times in the middle of the night to feed 3 babies. So hey, fall fertilizer, if you ain't got it down, you need to be getting it down. This is for cool season turf. I got fescue and bluegrass mix, Kentucky bluegrass back there in the back, and I'm getting ready to start spoon feeding that, kind of in a non-traditional grow mode back there in the bluegrass. I want to spoon feed it to give it filling in and growing as rapidly as possible. So I'm 100% covering the ground before winter. So that's kind of different. But in typical lawn care, like on my yard here around the house, I put down my fall fertilizer. And what I used was the protein, the 2005. It's got a little bit of iron in it. And I've been thoroughly impressed with the protein fertilizers. This is my first full, complete year using them. I'm going to follow up the 2005 with the 19019. We'll have that, I think, next week. I think early next week we'll have that. But I put my 2005 down probably a week or so ago, a week and a half ago. Come out and give the yard a mow right quick because it's been growing, fairly well. I'm still not having to mow anywhere near as much as I was last year. I think that, along with the color I get from the protein, I think those are the 2 things that are my favorite about it. Really rich, deep, dark green. Plus I get the luxury of not having to mow as much because it's such a super slow release fertilizer. It feeds over the course of like 3 months, so it releases super duper slow, and I attribute that to my grass not growing like its mind is bad and just jumping out of the ground. I kind of like it, to be honest with you. Now, one of the coolest things about the protein, their technology inside the prill, is that all the nutrients are wrapped up in one prill. It's called homogeneous, and all the nutrients inside the one prill release over the lifespan of that fertilizer. This is for cool season turf, fescue, rye, bluegrass. I think your main concern should be this. I know a lot of you guys up north are getting ready to go into cold weather, and you may have already had your first frost, but if you haven't, I prefer to get this application done before the first hard frost. That's when I like to do it. I like to get it in the ground, get it watered in, get it doing its thing. Now, those of you that live transition zone or south where you stay warmer longer, you would fit in that boat to where you do your fall fertilizer and then follow it up with a winterizer, kind of like what I do. And again, I'm going to use the 19019 for my winterizer. That way I get a good shot of nitrogen and a good shot of potassium. Say cool season turf, just like spring, the fall, it's in the cooler part of the year, and in the cool season turf, that's when it thrives. That's when it's going to look its best, do its best, grow its best, everything its best. So that's why I prefer to feed it during those time periods. I do like to kind of push it as hard as I can push it. Right now is the time to set yourself up for a really good spring. So you do all your feeding right now, and you push it hard, and then when this grass wakes up in the springtime, it's going to take off screaming. Say, be sure and like, subscribe, and share. Tell all your buddies we're about to mow the bluegrass back there. It won't be long now. As always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.